Danner then Pursley, Grant then Seavey, Thomas then Bybin, Cummins and Swanson, Adams and Maddox. That's your top 10 starters. As we are set to get after it here in night number 1 of Let's Race 2, race fans, it's time to sit back, relax, and enjoy 30 trips around the Eldora Speedway, because race fans, this is what you've saved your lunch money for, your field to the green. Field going to dash off into turns 1 and 2 right now. Danner going to show the way to the back straightaway, trying to lead his first National Tour laps of the season. He will roll to the inside of 3, going to bring it wide at the exit of turn number 4, and Briggs Danner going to lead lap number 1. Mason Pursley running in second. Battle for that third spot now, nearly a 3-car battle for second. You've got Grant in the 4 right there in the mix. He's going to take the spot away as they work onto the backstretch. Runner up now for the 4. Look to the inside, running. Who's going to have the spot as they work up at turn number 4? Pursley to the middle. You've got the Inferno Armor number 3R down to the bottom. They were trying to make it 3 wide, couldn't quite get there. Kevin Thomas Jr. running that 4 spot, slide it up, dice it up, and serve it up for that second spot. Justin Grant to the outside, going to retake it. Justin Grant back up into the second spot. The 21SD right there, not giving up kindly, though, as they're going to go 3 wide. The 4 to the outside. He's got it this time, and he's got to run on the leader. Into turns 1 and 2. Does he have enough momentum to swing it around to the back straightaway? Danner might be a sitting duck on the inside. Here comes Justin Grant on the top shelf. He's got it. Justin Grant up into the race lead, but can he hold it to secure it around at the start-finish line? No. Caution light's going to come on. Caution coming out. Debris on the racing surface, and problems for the 57. Logan Seavey down into the Indy Metal finishing work area. A flat right rear tire. And caution lights are dark. Single file this time. Off at turn number 4. Caution kind of showing the hand of the 4 there, so we'll see if Danner does any adjustments here on the restart. Gets a great launch on the field. Immediately going to go to the top side of the speedway. Justin Grant going to look down to the inside. That'll be for the race lead as they work onto the back straightaway. Grant right there, lurking on the inside line. Going to drive it in about 20 foot deeper than Danner thought about. Going to let it go up the racetrack. Let the embankment catch him off at turn number 4. You're going to have a new leader. Justin Grant going to show the way. Justin Grant coming around to officially lead with 26 laps remaining. Briggs Danner going to fall to second. Driver lurking on that inside line. That is going to be Dason Pursley, the Team Arizona Racing entry, trying to get up and grab the second spot. Thus far, not able to do so off of turn number 4 through turns 1 and 2. Looks like he might have the run this time, as they're going to go side by side onto the back straightaway. Danner able to keep him at bay for the time being as they work into turns 3 and 4. Everybody side by side throughout the field. It will be Grant leading. Pursley in second. Off at turn number 4 at the line, though. Getting edged down for the position now. Going to slide up the racetrack. Danner going to fall to 3rd. Swings back to the inside. Retakes the spot, though, as they work into turns 3 and 4. As they continue to battle side by side. A pair of drivers starting to reel them in right now. The 63 coming into the picture here. That is going to be Max Adams. Adams in the Frankie Guarini-owned entry. Started 9th on the field. Going to move his way up into 4th, looking for 3rd, possibly 2nd, as they were battling hot and heavy down to the bottom side to turns 3 and 4. That's going to cost him. The 63 able to make the pass into turns 1 and 2. He's going to secure that 2nd spot as Justin Grant continues to open up his advantage here as they are dicing it up from 2nd on back. It'll be Grant in 4. Max Adams running in 2nd. Pursley running in 3rd. Danner back to 4th. The 3P. Kyle Cummins from the 7th starting spot into the top 5. As they're working to turns 3 and 4, still a good battle for that 3rd spot as they are sliding each other left and right. Danner able to turn it back into the 21 for the time being. Holds on to the position. Driver trying to sneak up into the top 5 is a 33M of Matt Westphal. Westphal from 12th, up 6 positions so far in this one, is now the battle for the lead might be coming into play here. You got the 4 of Grant working to the outside, the NOS Energy Drink entry, and the FG3 Performance Racing engine number 63 working down to the bottom. He has closed it in considerably. What was about a half a straightaway advantage now to mere car lengths as he's going to work to the bottom side of the speedway. Justin Grant can look out the left side and see who he's got company as they work up at turn number 4. Does he have the run onto the front straightaway? Not quite. Half a car trailing right now for the driver, the number 63. Driver coming all the way out of Loomis, California with a run to the inside of the back straightaway. You'll have a new leader. Frankie Guarini putting a rocket ship together here tonight for Max Adams. He's going to roll the bottom side of the speedway, coming around to secure his spot at the top of the field as we've got 17 laps remaining. It is Max Adams showing the way. Justin Grant going to fall to second. Briggs Danner holds on to that third spot. Kyle Cummins going to run in fourth. Battle for the fifth spot right now. Westfall down to the bottom. He got Pursley up to the outside. Pursley with the advantage of the Team Arizona race at number 21. Westfall. Now here comes Brady Bacon. Bacon in the 69 from the 13 starting spot. Steadily making headway on the field here as he runs about 5 car lengths shy of the back bumper of the 33. As we keep an eye up front here, it continues to be Adams showing the way. But Justin Grant not out of contention in this one. Separated by just under 4/10 of a second last time at the start-finish line. Grant starting to reel him in a little bit on the back straightaway. Goes in, cheats it up to the cushion. Going to bounce her off right in the middle of turn 3. He's got to run at the exit of turn number 4. Grant, he's a-coming. Brings it down to 1:93.193 seconds. Closing in now. Has a run to the outside. Justin Grant coming back after the race lead. Max Adams regrouping down to the bottom. Justin Grant on the outside, still hustling it. Right there, still in the hunt, just not quite able to get there. 0.105 that time. Grant trying to get back in front of Max Adams. Max Adams trying to hold on for victory here as they work down to the bottom side of the speedway. It'll be 12 laps remaining this time. It is Adams, Grant, Cummins, Danner, Westfall, Pursley, then Bacon, Mitchell Moles, Carson Garrett, Robert Ballou right now running at your top 10. Justin Grant, a little bit of bobble. Looks like maybe a problem on the right rear. She was shaking and shaking hard on the front straightaway. We'll try to get another look at it here as they make their way around. Right now working the back straightaway, but meanwhile, the 3P of Kyle Cummins has jumped up and taken over the runner-up spot here. Grant up on the cushion. And yeah, something amiss with that right rear. It looks like it might be delaminating a little bit as it is just violently shaking. But so far, Grant holding on to his retinas might need to be looked at after this, because I guarantee they're getting bounced all over the place. As Max Adams now, his closest challenger, falling by the wayside a little bit here as we got problems. Driver slowing down to the bottom side of turns 3 and 4. We'll see if he can make it around. Doesn't look like he's going to here, as he's going to roll to a stop bottom side of turns 3 and 4. And leader's going to come up on him here. Ooh, look out. Caution light's going to come on. Ooh, wow. Not good on Justin Grant, as now it looks like it has broken part of the right rear suspension. The shock gone. Spells disaster for the number 4 as he was trying to track down the leader. Problems also for Brady Bacon, the 69. Down into the in-the-metal finishing work area. Grant's going to make his way down there as well. And Drake, you're about to have a very, very busy work area.
Indeed we do, Brian. Brady Bacon's right rear has absolutely delaminated. Team going to work on it. We'll now head over to the Top Motorsports number 4 of Justin Grant. As you said, Brian, the shock had come loose on the right rear. It looks like the torsion arms are straight, and the shock has actually been on the right rear. I saw Justin hit the wall that could have caused it right there. And yes, the right rear is also delaminated on Justin Grant's number 4 as they go to work. And it looks like maybe the radius rod came off the birdcage as well. It looks like a lot of stuff going on here on Justin Grant's NOS Energy Drink Top Motorsports number 4. USAC officials telling them they have time right now. And Dason Pursley is also in the work area back behind, along with Sabin Bybent. All sorts of action going on down here, Brian. Looks like Sabin's going to head back to hit the trailer. Dason Pursley also getting a right rear change. A lot of tire problems late in this one.
So Sabin had been running 15th. Grant, of course, leading early. He had fallen back to 5th.
Last year, Max Adams secured his best career national finish with the 4th place at Macon. Not only tonight, if he's able to hang on, would be his first win, but his first podium with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Series. He's got 9 more laps left to run, and he's got Kyle Cummins and Briggs Danner hot on his tail.
See if you can click off another couple of accomplishments here in one fell swoop. Matt Westfall, Justin Grant was 5th, Brady Bacon was 6th. So Robert Ballou going to move up into the top 5 as we get ready to go back to green. Here they come. They're going to charge into turns 1 and 2. Adams down around the bottom. Here comes a 3P with a run right to the middle. Danner chasing as they work onto the back straightaway. Look to the high side, though. Here comes Robert Ballou. Robert Ballou in the 12, a 6-time winner here at the Eldora Speedway. Going to try to line them up here in the final laps. Goes all the way to the top side of the Speedway as they're side by side for the top spot. Max Adams holds off the charge of Kyle Cummins for the time being. Cummins right there, charging the outside by a half a car. He's got it midway down the back straightaway. Where do they have it in turns 3 and 4? Adams down to the bottom. Cummins going to work right to the middle. They're going to bring it around to the front straightaway. You'll have a new leader in this one. The 3P, Kyle Cummins, going to take over. 7 laps remain. And Kyle Cummins will lead in 3. Max Adams going to fall to 2nd. Briggs Danner still in 3rd. Matt Westfall, Mitchell Moles, Robert Ballou going to run in 6th. Carson Garrett, Jaden Rogers, Chase Stockin, and Kevin Thomas Jr. right now going to run at your top 10. Ballou back up on the top side with a big run onto the back straightaway. Rolls right by the 33M of Matt Westfall. That'll be for the 4th spot as they're going to have a fistful showing this time. We got 5 to go. See if he can set his sights on Briggs Danner. Boy, Robert has such a launch from the middle of turns 1 and 2 all the way off. That time his momentum got a little boggled up there as Danner moved up the racetrack, blocked the charge of the 12. 4 to go, and here comes Robert Ballou once again. Robert Ballou from the 11th starting spot, trying to charge up and grab a podium. Gets it down the back straightaway. Does he have enough in the tank, though, to get 2 more? Works top side once again into turns 3 and 4. Coming around this time, it'll be 3 to go. He is starting to reel in the 63 of Max Adams. Closes quickly. Again, that charge from the middle of turn 2 all the way off. Going to roll side by side maybe with the 63 through turns 3 and 4. Adams patiently around the bottom. Next time, a white flag is coming. So while they're battling, Kyle Cummins slowly starting to pull away. Ballou on the outside, going to take over the 2nd spot here. Has 1 more lap. The white flag in the air. Last time around here on night number 1 of Let's Race 2. Kyle Cummins enters to the middle of turns 1, brings it right to the middle of turn number 2. Robert Ballou with a big run onto the back straightaway. Does he have enough? Trails by about 6 car lengths. They work into turns 3 and 4. It'll be Cummins down to the bottom. Robert Ballou going to give it hell on the outside. Lights the hides off of turn number 4. Can he get there? Too close to call. Yes, he does. Robert Ballou gets it in 12. What a run to the finish. Put it up on the top shelf and let her eat. Your winner comes to you out of Rockland, California. He pilots the Suburban Subaru, Deaton's Waterfront Services, Burke's Western Telecom, Hitchman Indy, Dragonfly Aviation, Amy Gardner Roofing Factory, Kane, Donut Power, DRC Chassis number 12. Race fans, let him hear it. The madman, Robert Ballou. His first career USAC National Sprint Car victory was here in 2007. He collected another one in 2010. He'll add a 7th here tonight. Race fans, to the top of the car, let him hear it. Robert Ballou. Down off of the car, and my, oh my, what a run here tonight for Robert Ballou. Let's send it down trackside.
Well, I think we'll be lucky if they don't burn this place to the ground tonight. Robert Ballou picks up what will be his first win with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Series in 546 days since November of 2022 at Eldora Speedway out in California. Robert, can you imagine a better way to come back to victory lane than what we just saw right here at the cross line?
Well, I didn't even know if I was going to make it. My car was not very good, and I I was being a little girl and I wasn't very good up on it. So, but the last, before that caution came out, I finally got brave enough to run straight, and it was getting faster. And I was tired of getting passed. It's been a tiresome 500 and something days, and finally, when that last caution came out, I got rolling, and I was trying to count the laps. I knew it had to be getting close, and when I got to third, I'm like, man, he's slowing down, but I just don't think I can get to him. When they threw the white, I said, we're either going to pull out a backup car or we're going to try and get a win. So I sent it in 3 there, and wasn't sure if it was going to end up in the suites or not, but luckily it held on. This is the Brett Knocker motor. They let me have this motor after they quit racing, and it's from 2004 when I first started racing sprint cars. So it's all gone full circle. Thanks to the Brett Knockers and the Farney family for everything that they've done for me over my career. Thank all you fans for coming out. I hope you got your money's worth. Eldora Speedway put a little moisture on the racetrack, and we had something to lean on tonight, and we put on a good race. So hopefully they see that and can give us something badass tomorrow. I got to thank Derek By. We've been thrashing countless hours. Suburban Subaru, we switched to DRC chassis over the winter, and Joe's been 100% behind me. We sucked all in Florida, so and T-Bone, he lit a fire up under me and got me to switch to factory cane shocks, and I owe Willie Kane a big kiss because he's revived my racing career. This is pretty sweet. My dad's been killing himself trying to get us going. Jimmy came here from the IndyCar shop today. My girlfriend, we just got a merchandise trailer, and it's been a nightmare. We got it here, and hopefully you guys can go buy some merchandise in Turn 4, and hopefully tomorrow we can put on a really badass show for all of you guys.
Clearly such an important win, such a special one for Robert Ballou and Ballou Motorsports. He picks up his first win of not only the 2024 AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car season, but since November of 2022, a huge breakthrough for the 12. As we'll move on to Kyle Cummins, who came up so short of first and just in second place. Kyle, did you even see it coming?
No, I had no idea. I kind of looked at the board there, and we were kind of around the middle, and there at the beginning, I think the middle was too fast and blowing dust up, and yeah, that one definitely hurts a little bit. But to be honest with you, I would rather be the other way around. If I'm going to win, I want to be up on the fence. I don't want my Eldora to win to be running around the bottom. So, it's cool for him to, even though it sucks for me, it's it made it exciting for the fans, I guess. And but I got to give it up to Jerry Petty at Petty Performance Racing for giving me this opportunity, and really turned it around from qualifying, and the heat race car was good, and the feature of the car was really good too, especially just riding the slick. I've never been just that good just in the slick. I really wasn't sure where to even run. I just kind of tried to find the clean spots, and but things were going good until there the last lap. But Apache Escapes, Avante Windows and Doors, Premier Recycling, CSI Shocks, there's Glenn Stires Racing. There's just a ton of people that help us. All the crew guys for busting their tail, and they put a lot of work in tonight getting us better, and hopefully tomorrow we'll start out a little better, and I'll kind of be watching for the top to come in a little bit.
Really close call there for Kyle Cummins, who picks up his best finish of the 2024 season thus far with the 3P. It's a really good run for that team to get some momentum going. And Max Adams with the run of a lifetime, his best finish to date with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Series. And Max, what did you learn there on those last couple laps that might have just helped you be just a couple spots better?
Well, first off, I got to thank Slide Job Bob, Frankie Greeny. Frankie owns the car and let me race it this weekend, and Slide Job's tuning on it, and it's that was a pleasure to drive. I've never ran something that good around here before, and we shred or ripped the brake caliper off it there early in the race, like lap 1 or 2, and kind of rode around a little bit for no brakes, just seeing if we could maintain, and ended up picking cars off and got the lead. And I really didn't want to see that last caution come out, but that's just the name of the game. Got to get better on restarts and got to get better here later in the night. But no, I'm just so grateful to be with Frankie and Bob, and it's kind of like a dream team, right? It's pretty cool, and can't say enough about them. This engine we just freshened up at FG3 Performance, and I'd say it runs pretty good for the first night out. So FG3 Performance, DRC Chassis, FK Indy. Got to thank Matt for the shocks, and No, this was awesome. Truly at a loss for words. Would have liked to get the win on that. Felt like we had a good shot at it, but no, third's awesome. So.
Drove all the way to the front there for Max Adams, which is an incredible, incredible day for him and his team. We'll talk to 19th to 6, our hard charger, Jaden Rogers, who had some mishaps very early in the night and could have gone completely awry as things went on. How'd you get your day turned around?
Yeah, first off, the 17 GP, Michael Dutcher Motorsports, Lifestyle Homes, Parallax Pro Source. This car's fast. We have problems sometimes qualifying, or we got caught up with Carson there in the heat race. So it's some unfortunate things, but we got ourselves behind in points in Florida. So we just got to keep knocking off some good runs, and we dug ourselves out of a big hole. So hopefully we can come back tomorrow and have a full night.
19th to 6 for Jaden Rogers. He's going to pick up your hard charge reward. Max Adams with an incredible run coming in third. Kyle Cummins getting his season going in second. And Robert Ballou picks up his first win with the AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car Series in 546 days.